Hello, my name is Andrew. I'm a low voltage professional, and today I'm going to be going through a little bit of a deep dive on the different tools that I carry, drill bit wise, extensions, Allen keys, etc., in order to get through, get cables through walls, what they're commonly used for, etc., etc. Pretty much everything that you see here is going to be purposely in here for one reason or another. We'll start off with, the drill bits. I'm sorry, my driver bits. Driver bit wise, I carry, these are Allen key, security bits. Might as well have both inside of those. Typically you'll see those when it comes to media center mounting brackets, smaller electronics, that type of deal. They're not used too terribly much, but they are needed every now and then. In a pinch, if you can't find a bit that fits this, go the next size down, Torx bit. Don't ask me why, Torx bits just work inside of them, sometimes better than the Allen keys do. Which leads me to these. These are security Torx bits. That way you can see them a little bit closer. The security Torx bits, what makes them security, what makes both of these security is that they actually have a hole that gets set inside the very center of it. So a normal bit would be just riding on top of the hole and never actually be able to slot in. Then you get down to the next row, which is simply just some small flatheads in case they're needed, and a Phillips 1, and then Phillips 3 bits. Phillips 3 bits are typically going to be used for your, for your rack screws. I don't really see them outside of that, but if you have a Phillips 3 on there and they torqued it down a decent ways, then you have to have that, or else you're going to strip out the bolt, and now you're going to have a fun time trying to drill that sucker out. Then you have Phillips 1. Phillips 1 is typically going to be used for your for your ears going when you're putting switches together, and then also for your battery backup ears. That's where I see them the most, typically on trip lights. Then you have your driver bits, your driver heads. Driver heads, the two that I end up using the most is going to be the 5/16 and the 3/8. 5/16 is what electricians typically use for their gang boxes, not for the gang boxes, for the junction boxes. So, and other things that are associated with it. So if you need to get into one for whatever reason, then you're able to get into it with that. 3/8 is typically just used for your lag bolts whenever you're putting up things such as your, lag bolts when you're drilling into and to mount hardware on top of drywall. So that way you can actually get a good connection to the stud. Then you come to the other side. These are more your just associated bits. Normal ones, same stuff that's over here, just as a just in case, with the exception of the Torx bits. Those are T25s that are used for construction screws, and your Robertson bits.